Despite the fact that Diluc openly despises the Knights of Favianius, he seems to have a relationship with Jean. Some players even believe that the two may be romantically interested in each other. He is willing to team up with Jean to help with Stormchurrer and even helps to throw her a party. He seems to enjoy her company and thinks highly of how she works to protect Mondstadt. Diluc seems to be a bit of a loner outside of being pestered by his brother Kia and his friendship with Jean. One person that Diluc does want to get to know better is Diona. As it turns out, though, Diona hates Diluc as she believes he is the source of all her troubles thanks to his wine. The two have a hate for alcohol in common, but only Diluc seems to realize it. Despite being the owner of a famous vineyard and running a tavern, Diluc despises alcohol. He claims that he dislikes the feeling of all alcohol and prefers to avoid drinking it altogether, although many citizens speculate that he just has incredibly high tastes when it comes to drinks. Diluc does understand the appeal of alcohol and makes sure to run his business under a close eye. He might not enjoy drinking alcohol, but he has no problem selling it. Despite the fact that Diluc isn't a fan of wine, his drink of choice is grape juice. This is in parallel to Kia, who despises grape juice and can't understand how Diluc drinks it. Diluc even seems to save some of the grapes from his vineyard in order to make a high-quality juice. Diluc seems to still have refined taste, even if he isn't going out to try all the different types of wine. Most players immediately noticed that there is a lot of tension between Diluc and Kia. Kia enjoys tormenting Diluc and, in many ways, is the polar opposite of him. Many fans don't realize that Kia is actually Diluc's adopted brother and that the two have lived together for quite some time. Despite the fact that Diluc is incredibly serious, he used to have a more energetic personality. About 4 years before the game started, Diluc's personality was incredibly different as he was a starry-eyed 18-year-old boy who was seen by the Knights as being incredibly talented. Diluc's former personality is a stark difference from the one that players have come to know and love. Diluc lives in a mansion outside of the city where he is surrounded by his employees. As travelers made their way through the game, they noticed that Diluc's alcohol was popular all over Tvet. People would import drinks from Diluc, and Mondstadt itself loved to drink. Thanks to Tvet's love for alcohol, Diluc is one of the wealthiest citizens in the game. Diluc's Dawn Winery is one of Mondstadt's central establishments. It is revealed that after Diluc returned from his 4-year journey, Kia gave him a vase with his vision inside. The vase is located in Diluc's home and clashes with the rest of his house. The vase is also brought up during the talk between the brothers in Vendi's side quest. This is one of the reasons that players can rest assured that Diluc and Kia do actually care for one another. Despite the fact that his home is covered in art, Diluc himself isn't much interested in collecting it. As it turns out, the art was inherited from his father, and Diluc has decided to keep it around, possibly to help remind him of the dad he loved and watched tragically die. Diluc is much more interested in keeping those around him safe than purchasing knickknacks to fill his home. Diluc traveling for 4 years, his personality change, and his hate for the Knights are all linked to his father's death. Diluc found himself in the middle of an attack, and his father tried to save him, which led to his fake vision backfiring and killing him in the process. The Knights covered up the reason for his father's death, and Diluc became burdened with guilt. This caused Diluc to lose faith in the Knights. The night his father died was when Diluc began to hate the Knights. Before that, though, he was poised to be one of the most powerful knights to ever guard Mondstadt. He was already skilled in combat at a young age and was incredibly loyal to the Knights' cause. It's possible that if Diluc wouldn't have left after his father's death, he would have even become the Grand Master instead of Jean. One of the things that players can learn by raising Diluc's friendship level is that he is fond of chess. Diluc enjoys playing chess in his spare time, especially when he finds an opponent that gives him a true challenge. Chess is one of his few hobbies outside of protecting the city. Some fans have come to the conclusion that Diluc is solely drawn to the game due to its strategic aspects,